Silver. Quicksilver disappeared into the sun as he climbed straight vertically. Makes a quarter roll to the right and comes on around to the quarter cloverleaf. Diving on down, pulling that nose up on into the vertical once again. Continuing on, it almost looks like a square loop. Completes 5/8 of a loop and dives down to the 45-degree line, 1/2 of the Cuban 8 once again. Turn the aircraft around and get set up for his next pass. Scott Yoak from Lewisburg, West Virginia, just 28 years old. He has his commercial license and his airframe and power plant license. He's an Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University graduate with a dual major in aeronautical silence and aviation maintenance. Works as a restoration mechanic. And here he comes in the P-51 Mustang from the right, called Quicksilver. Pull the nose on up and rolling it to the right all the way around in a great big barrel roll to the right.
How fast is that going?
That whistling sound that you hear is a unique sound of the P-51 Mustang, in addition to the closely cowled Merlin engine, which is a unique sound by itself that all Mustangs have, but not all Mustangs whistle like that. For example, you won't hear any of the P-51s racing at Reno making a whistling sound like that. We'll tell you a little bit more about that as we watch Scott coming in from the left. Scooter's loading up a little bit of G, leveling off, pulls the nose on up in a 4-point hesitation roll. You may have noticed that there's a scoop underneath the bottom of the aircraft, but air comes in the front of that scoop and passes over the coolant radiator to keep the engine temperatures under control. Also to the oil coolers to keep those temperatures under control. And it exits out the back of that scoop. There's a little variable door there. That helps to contribute to that sound of all P-51s. But this one that you're hearing is just like blowing across the top of a Coke bottle. Only this time, the wind is shearing across the gun ports and the leading edge of the wings of Quicksilver. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Boy, that looks like about a 12-point roll as he came by. But that's because I lost count. That was a 16-point hesitation roll. Dedicated to Bob Hoover, who did that same roll in many aircraft, including his P-51 called Old Yeller, but also in a twin-engine business aircraft with both engines shut down. Dedicated to Bob Hoover. Now watch carefully as our sun is coming out. It's going to glint off the beautiful shape and colors of this highly polished P-51D Mustang as he performs the minimum radius turn. Pulling G's. Look at this tiny, tiny 1,000-foot turn radius. He's loaded up. 6 times the force of gravity as he pulls the nose on around in the minimum radius turn. Gotta stop talking when he comes around so that we can listen to the sound of that airplane. Part of the unique sound of the Merlin engine in the Mustang is the short little exhaust stacks, 6 on each side of the V12 Merlin engine, Packard-built Merlin engine of 1,650 cubic inches. They're shaped in such a way, facing slightly aft, that they actually produce about 70 pounds of thrust. Here he comes from the right. Now watch this hesitation roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. Point number 5 back to wings level. A 5-point hesitation roll. A special dedication roll, because that's 1 point for every branch of America's armed services. The Army, Navy, Marine Corps, Air Force, and Coast Guard. The 5-point roll by Scott Scooter Yoak. Going to be coming by right now, roll it upside down in the inverted wing wave. Scooter Yoak and Quicksilver. Give him a wave, he's waving to you upside down in the P-51 Mustang called Quicksilver. With this afternoon sun coming down and glinting off the beautiful silver finish of Quicksilver, he's going to set up for a series of 2 photo passes. Roll it up on the left wing. There's the photo pass. Coming by at over 300 miles an hour. He'll turn the airplane around and come back from the left once again for another photo pass. Quicksilver, the resurrected veteran.
Where's she going?
This P-51D is a celebration of our nation's armed forces. Put your cameras on Quicksilver from the left. Nice victory roll. Every part and aspect of the paint represents those who have served and those who gave the ultimate sacrifice. The black cape covering the front of the aircraft represents the veil of protection that our armed forces give us. That veil is one of the reasons why we have what we have today, and that's our freedom. As the cape extends to the back of the canopy, it spreads out and divides into feathers, symbolizing the eagle that has flown with every aviator since the birth of aviation in 1903. Nice series of rolls, and now as he sets up for his final maneuver, Scooter Yoak, who was also a team chief for the Black Diamond jet team that you may have seen at air shows, flying L-39s and MiG-15s. Scott's also checked out in the L-39, the P-51, and now he's going to fly his tribute to the F-16 demo team from 2011, the Viper East demo team. This is the Falcon turn. Tight barrel roll to the right. He'll continue that turn on around in a high G turn. You saw it flown by the F-16 of Viper East. And here is Scott Scooter Yoak in Quicksilver flying the Falcon turn. You'll get a chance to see this aircraft out on the midway. At the conclusion of the show today, all of the bare metal of this P-51D Mustang is highly polished. If you look closely into the metal, you can see for whom our veterans fought, and that's you. Right now, Scooter's going to continue this left turn around. He's going to be departing the traffic pattern momentarily to